On me. Yo, yo. Yeah, a little delay on it. You can cut it down a little bit. So this I do right here. Oh, all right. So what if I want to just mute it? Cut it up. Cut it up. Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. All right, we in there. We in there like swimwear. Get close, go. All right, y'all. Y'all about to see me whoop somebody ass. Mic on the whole time.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Today, we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right to the air is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20 and a Raven first down.
Hey, middle. Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
DC.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Second and a couple. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 14 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Hey, attention, side. There we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now.
Hey, run! Turn! It's hot!
Lawrence will throw. And a Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Rip, 23. Son,
Lawrence. Open man is Myers. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 3 from the 9. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And nowhere to fit that football. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here we go, son.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3rd and 8.
13, Luke.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Hey, attention, tight. Think right open.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Touchdown! Brian Thomas, 57 yards. And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 7.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. On 3rd down, Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They go play action to Jackson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Throwing is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Rip, 23. Done. That's high.
Now Lawrence. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the up. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Breaks through the contact. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Hey, easy. Ralph, done.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll run with ETN. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a first down. Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
All right, let's go. Here we go, son.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Jaguars 21, Ravens 14.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. A beautiful fake. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
again, it's Henry. And he will have the first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
a gain of 4 yards. And the Baltimore
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Jackson going to keep it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like the adopter of my kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew.
They're all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Conversion.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, it's ETN. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. Second and 13 that they're walking up on.
13 loop.
Now Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He completes it to Hunter. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, Ginger, time.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want, and cover it well.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Ravens 22. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing. Jackson going to keep it. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
You got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Here's 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Jackson to throw. The short one there, caught by Likely. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st down.
Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
GG's.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one. as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New England Patriots. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he returns this to the 22.
And 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready. Hey, go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
ETN up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Red on red.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
On red.
Straight ahead, ETN. They find some open field here. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Think right. Hey, lie.
Another toe for ETN. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Hey, Soko, Silver.
Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's third and short.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger, time. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
13, Lou.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Hey, tomato.
And they'll run with ETN. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, second and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gun. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
The ball comes out, and the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. And CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
He'll try to do it himself. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Positive. Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game. And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll throw with May. Short pass caught by Henry. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, May with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Henderson. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Henderson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun again to Henderson. He gets away from 1. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Henderson running straight ahead. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. To throw, it's May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Foye Oluwakan finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Throwing here is May. Short pass caught by Henry. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's May. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Looking to throw, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As as expected. He's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, damn.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Etienne to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Decent 24. Here we go.
On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Hey, run!
Play action. It's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They run once more with Corum. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Here now, 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Running left, Corum. And he stopped immediately there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
This looks like a free play for Stafford. He'll try to pick it up himself. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Stafford.
2nd and 8.
That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Pushes him aside at the 10. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal. As a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
That's another Rams first down.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Corum. Will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Corum. And this time he is in. Blake Corum taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football. And that's what they're going to need if they want to get out here victorious.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get point. He's got a man complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Open man, that's Monk, the tight end. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On the red.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, We have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. 3rd and 12.
23.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jacoby Myers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the try here for the point after. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the gun, here's Stafford. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Rams first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a solid run down inside the 30. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Rams first down.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Stafford.
At the 20-yard line.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua with an amazing diving catch. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played, the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think the focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
24.
Now Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brenton Strange as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Rams 16. Jaguars 14. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he fires one incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
That's a gain of 8.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he's going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
A 7-yard gain.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. The 20. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6.
Jaguars 22.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this
touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They'll try to run it here. And he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught by Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
11. Rip, 23.
On the counter, ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. That's caught by Monk. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Hey, Lion.
ETN once more. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the Rams' 11-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there for a third down stop.
Remember in preseason when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer.
Didn't
Still
work
did it
out.
anyway.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
30 left.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. And just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stafford now to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked. Up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Corum.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. This is caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Corum.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
No gain on the play. Leads to
again, it's Corum.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
a loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th and
desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 4 yards out. And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the
Stafford.
Put that shit down.
Conversion here.
That keeps the score at Jaguars 30, Rams 28.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
GG, my boy. GG.
When they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
24.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger, attack. Red.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody. First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Now ETN to start the drive. Well, a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
23. Turn. This is hot. Here we go.
Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Hey. Son, this is hot.
A give to ETN running right.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
And the Jaguars, first down.
Hey, Lion.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne.
A 23-yard run.
And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon.
A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They'll throw with Penix. Complete to Drake London.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
A gain of 9.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll go play action here with Penix. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
De'Ami Brown
from 17 yards out.
And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Penix working out of the gun here. That's complete to Mooney.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcons first down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Penix
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Penix to the air once more. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Penix. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. Right back to Pitts again. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Jaguars.
Looking to throw, Penix. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 10
The
yards.
Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Penix. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that, the end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Trevor Lawrence. It's a gain of 8. And the Jaguars.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. A short throw there to Strange. And they'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Man up the left side is Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Lawrence will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hey, go! Hey, tomato! Hey, kill!
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Gain of 6. That's another Jaguars first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout
16 yards.
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jaguars.
from the 13 now. They work on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, attack. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Falcons, nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 9.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
The result, only 4 yards there in the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open is Robinson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. There's Moody with another catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
to throw again is Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. In motion, the tight end. He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again.
Joshua Hines-Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
Set. 19 tight. Cougar 19. You're embarrassing us. Go.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Instead of 4th down, they'll be able to start over now in the red zone.
And field position still has huge value in the NFL. As you said, in the red zone, that really hurts them.
Penix working out of the gun here. This pass is caught by London.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Drake London
From 21 yards away.
And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick.
GG's.
Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Look at that power, deep left side. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 27-yard line.
Forward.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
This is Henry on 2nd. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain now. 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
At the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the play. It is 3rd down.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Working quickly here.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Lamar.
45-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Ravens 1st down.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10. That's a 32-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1st down, here's Lamar. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and goal, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Jackson has it, third and goal. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth and goal.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Lamar throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. The 50. The 30. The 10. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone gate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll take over here, first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Another run for Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 15.
First down, and they go back to Henry. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Shut up!
Running once more with Henry. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Catch is made in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
And drawn up here for Lawrence. He's able to drive that pile of backyard. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pick.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Red on red. Son. Here we go, son. Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Now, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
24. Hey, tomato. Here we go, son.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Here comes the screen for ETN. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's 4th down.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Design run for Lawrence. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Lawrence with it on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, son. 13, Luke. Go! Still.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Lawrence here to design keeper. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's 4th down.
Easy. Read it 44. Read it 44.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep one. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning. Times since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That's another.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw, Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Play fake, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That right there, that takes just the right circumstances to happen. But, man, a big boy pick 6, Brock, one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set in through the lane. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14.
Cam Little to kick off for the
Well, Brock,
Jaguars.
hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Wallace with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, come on.
Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. Come on.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
180. No, we changed it. 180.
Jackson now on third. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Come on. 180. Hey, middle. Report. Yeah. Hey. Middle.
He'll throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Dinker. Duck.
First down throw, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Wallace with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Henry running left. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast. Now Jackson on 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here. They kick the running back in motion. He's back to throw. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. He brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, they said it's hot. There we go, son.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Wallace with a return here. Shoots away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Working quickly here. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Come on, Willie. Come on.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Center.
Lawrence working from the gun. That pass caught by Strange. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Rip, 23. Hey, so
from the shotgun, Lawrence buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's ETN on first down. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is our last play of the quarter.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, high.
Now Lawrence. Is that one winds up incomplete? It brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jaguars have the football, and they're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
On the red.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Knocked away and hits the ground. Incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, go. This is high. 11, Agate.
Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence. He's got to his running back. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Let's go. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's a swing. He pops the pass forward. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Piece of 24. Son.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ricky Myers, and he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find favor.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Wallace with a return here. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw for Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Lamar. Oh no, they get him yet again.
Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie.
Jackson's pass.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Chase down to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son. All right, here we go. Son. Silver.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Ravens make the recovery. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with the lineman a lot. Quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys. But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
24. Hey, Soko, hot.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And they did to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Trying to break it, and he loses the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
That's some bull.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they hit big there on that 2nd second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Lamar throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And again, it's Jackson. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 28.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Hey, Lion!
And off to 2. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
GG, Willis.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
GG's. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.